What's up, guys? It's the Only First here, and I am bringing this commentary. This should have been up Sunday, but I was just way too much in a state of rage to actually come round and upload what I actually recorded for commentary purposes. And the reason why that is pretty much because I did rent 1.3 for the Xbox, and I play with a few friends online because they wanted me to, and I can honestly say it was probably one of the most rage-induced, multiplayer online experiences I've probably ever encountered. It was just absolutely just completely fucked up in every single which way possible. And just a quick note for anyone picks on the sound at the moment. I did have a problem recording the sound for this one. For whatever reason, it recorded from the laptop microphone instead of coming through as audio from the TV. But I'll see if I can get that fixed for the next one. But anyway, yeah, the reason why I'm putting this up is because, well, this particular Call of Duty anyway, is because, well, how I can't really understand how everyone, well, how they can go from multiplayer, which is as good and simple and enjoyable as this, to a multiplayer which has pretty much got everyone complaining. Well, I'd say everyone, majority of people complain anyway, the community. I mean, there's no perks in this, that pretty much count as everything. It's very balanced. If you actually want some stealth, you have to get rid of stopping power. And if anyone knows, if you don't have stopping power on the gun, usually it takes about half a clip to kill someone. Everything is so balanced here. There's only one bad gun per tier. I think I've already mentioned that in the previous commentary, maybe. But I like looking at that. Just for you ask, no, I cannot usually do that, so don't bother asking me for quick scope and gameplay, because I think it's a little bit bullshit anyway. Pretty much I think a lot of things bullshit, but you'll find that out. But yeah, there's way too much in that game now to make. I mean, the game is easy enough anyway. We found that out in Modern Warfare 2. It's way too easy. The guns have little to no recoil. Apart from certain, like F2000, but hardly anyone uses that. Yeah, the guns have little to no recoil. The addition of dash streaks is seriously frustrating and irritating for the more dedicated players. I wouldn't say I'm a dedicated hardcore player, but I do play quite often with friends, and I wouldn't say I'm amazing, but I'm decent at least. And I don't really feel outplayed. When someone kills me with final stand or martyrdom, or whatever death streak, especially the dead man's hand, which seems to have a radius as big as the map. I mean, does anyone seriously feel outplayed when they get when they clearly win in the gunfight, but then the guy's prone, scratching his balls on the floor, still shooting his primary? I don't think it's fair on. On the player itself. It actually, something like that should stop people, playing the game. For one thing, if it caters, I won't say noobs, but it caters for people who don't play that often. I mean, there's no disrespect to people who don't actually play that often, who aren't serious about their gaming. However, I don't think that the game should be, it looks like, from the last one, it's tailored to people who aren't so serious about the gaming, especially, key examples of lag compensate. If you've got a good connection, why should you suffer with someone else's host who has a really bad connection? I just don't think that makes sense. But I don't see how, they can add so much and yet ruin so much of it. It doesn't make sense how everyone raved at how good this was, and then they release that, and it's like, oh my god, it's like the difference between night and day. Something does need to be, something definitely need to be sorted out for it, definitely. Whatever Infinity Ward are going to be doing next. You know, because if everyone's played the story modes on single player campaign, the campaign's pretty much finished. So where they can go with it, I don't know. But I do think something drastic needs to be done, on Infinity Ward's side to try and actually win back some fans for their franchise. I'm quite looking forward to what Treyarch could do because at least they're innovative. But I'll do that in another commentary. Can't remember the score of this one, but I'm sure you'll see it at the end if you want to pause it. And that's it. Thanks.